demonstration purposes, I'm just going to cut it. Let's just cut it down to 300. And takes a little while. And we'll save it. And we'll quit. And when I said quit, I mean we'll quit Photoshop. Try to help the memory here a little bit. Great. So let's work on this little bowing thing here. So we'll duplicate the background, or this layer, this copy of the background layer. And I just jump to warp here. I take this in and push it up a little bit. Just a little bit here. And get a little closer. And to fine tune it, I hold the control key down on my Macintosh. And I believe on a PC it would be the same key. Control. Control yourself. Control yourself. Use the force. Duke. Don't want to do a copyright infringement. There we go. Let's hit. I got that right. I got that bench right along the line. You can correct this now when you shoot raw. You can, in digital, you can actually correct a lot of this stuff in the camera. So let's see. I'll hide the guides. Before, after. Not bad. Let's try again. Before, after, before, after. Yeah. So we got the top there. Now here you'll see we got it below the line at this end. And we have it at the line at this end. Yeah, I just help it up a little bit. Now we'll pull in the middle. Trying to get the edge of these bleachers, the concrete part. Hit return. Hide the guides. Before, after, before, after. Alright, so here's the whole thing. You know, it's nothing much. But it's just enough. Sometimes when you scan these large negatives, you know, they don't come out straight either. You know, I have here with my scanner. I'll show you. I have a couple parts. You know, we have. This is what I call the transparency tray, you know, and some really nice scanners have these. So this is for the medium format 2 1/4 negatives, but it also comes with some other adapters. So here I can do, when I have 4x5 negatives, I can use this, and I just pop it right in. And what's nice is I can track it too. So let's say I want to place these. I have a combination. I can say, oh, I got some of these negatives and some of these negatives. And what's nice about it is it's wide enough to where you can see the number too. Of the negative. You can also see the number. And you know, if you have a lot to scan, you know, you got a workflow, you got to stack them all up in the right order. Sometimes that can get tricky, and I don't know. Let's see if it shows up. It's just a little too bright, I think. But what I do, because you know, when you slide this in, you get a little disoriented because the images can appear upside down, you know, and then of course you can fix that in the scanner. But if you were keeping track of these and you said, okay, this is, you know, if this is the same group of people, 4 different scans, but we got to make sure we get the right number, the right placement, whatever it is, you know, and we don't see the negative number, we place them in, and you'll stick it in the scanner and it'll show up, might be backwards or something like that. So what I do is I scribble a little arrow at the end of this, and I say, okay, this connects to this, and then I actually write in pencil on here. For example, the Kodak film, right? It says Kodak on it. So with the scanner, you have to put the emulsion side up. So you put the emulsion side up. Sometimes you can't tell what the emulsion side is. The emulsion side is typically not glossy as the opposite side, the other side. So the glossy side you don't want facing up. Okay, you want the emulsion side facing up, glossy side down. So sometimes it's hard to tell. So one way you can tell is you look at the name of the film.